Well, what's the crack? Come on in, Kieran here. Welcome to me little spare bedroom studio. I'm going to paint this painting here and just invite you in, show you a bit of the process. As you can see, that painting already has a couple of layers on it, and there's a big black kind of splodge on one side and a white on the other side. And it is an old painting, so a painting that I didn't like anymore. And as is with this game of making art, you get sick of these paintings lying around very quick. Well, I do anyway. And yeah, I wanted to go over it and just do something different with three colours. And you'll see now with the third colour, but at the minute, just throwing down some white and with a brush, which again I rarely use, but actually look, it's there in front of me, so I said, fuck it, just throw it down. And so just horsing a bit of white down on top of this. Just adding layers, and it gives it a bit more depth, I suppose, and interest. Because, like, when you pick up a painting and it's heavy, you know that there's been a lot of work done to it. So that's basically it. So that's it. And again, just wanted to check in too. I haven't really done a YouTube video with kind of me in it really in a while, and just wanted to see who's out there. Where are you in the world and what are you doing? I'm in Laois here at the minute again, as I said, in my house, in my spare bedroom. It's the middle of June. Garden is absolutely hopping now. We're trying to keep control of the garden on top of doing these paintings and all is hardly out going, but sure, it's great old crack. Eating from the garden, eating the fruit and the veg that we have growing out there gives me unbelievable energy for making art, I suppose, especially as an abstract expressionist. It's something that, the kind of paintings kind of come in waves. Like I get really giddy in the summer and I just horse paintings out of it. And then in the winter, it kind of slows down a bit. So that's just the way it is. And when you're eating the food, sure, it's ridiculous. It's a whole other level. So that's where I'm at now. Body's feeling good. I was broke up there for a few weeks after doing me 100k ultra that I ran on 25th of April. It was good old crack. Trained all basically winter for it and did the race. And then it was a big anticlimax. I was mangled, went on holidays. I could barely remember half the holidays because I was so broke up. But back now, body feeling good, mind feeling good. And how are you feeling? How are things out there? I tell you, it's all good here where I am anyway. Jeez, I don't start too much from the garden this time of year, so Jesus, anything at all could be happening in the world, and I'm have my head buried in the soil there trying to sow a few spuds and don't know what's going on. So look, where's playing at now? I'm throwing down a bit of gold, as you can see. Gold, black, and white work unbelievable together. I do not know why. It just does. I always, especially when I'm doing the workshops, colour theory, you don't really need to know a whole pile about it. You can tell as soon as you start throwing down colours what's working and what's not. But I think I did a painting similar to this on paper there recently, and it just zinged, absolutely hopped off the page because the contrast of the black and the white are so kind of apparent. So kind of the difference between both, it's it is what it is, night and day. But when you slice a bit of gold through those two colours that have such a kind of contrast, it just works. And again, as I said, I'm just going to buzz off these colours for the next kind of few days and weeks because, number one, I have a load of it. I have a heap of fucking black and white paint lying around, so fuck, I may get using it. And the gold as well is just lovely colours. So yeah, that's basically it. And what am I using here now? So I'm not using the brush anymore. I'm wiping the palette knife, and I have these little kind of steel palette knives. They're lovely, and Jesus, I have them from day one. 6 years, they're unbelievable. Work probably forking out a bit extra for the hardier ones. I use plastic in the workshops because we're just fucking throwing paint around. We're only having a bit of crack there, but long term, you want to be getting them ones because they fucking take some pounding, and I've put them through some work the last few years, but you can see there now behind me. That's one of the black, gold, and white paintings. I just blue tacked it up on the wall there, so I can show you. And yeah, again, that one it's class. And as you can see here now, there's still a bit of that. You can kind of see a bit of a red streak going through to the right of that gold. And that's where on the last, before I threw down the black and the white, the last painting was kind of multicolored, had a kind of multicolored square on it, and I just wanted to get that out of here and cover it up now with something a bit more kind of minimalist and a bit more interesting, even though there is a place for a multicolour paint. And as you can see kind of behind me there on the ground, there's black with multicolour on top. Unbelievable kind of style, manic, but I'm not on that buzz now at the minute. I'm a bit more relaxed now. Things are going a little bit slower. Slowing it down, going handy, like no need to go mental now. Fucking carnage is happening in the garden, and it's I'm on a different vibe when I'm coming into make art. So slow, soft, gentle, and easy. Like go easy. There's no need for me to be going mad here for this. It's the middle of the day in June on my lunch break. Just taking a handy now. Go easy. And yeah, and again, the colours are kind of represent that kind of energy and vibe. White, calm, tranquil, relax, sit down, get a cup of tea. Go easy, black, dark, just kind of a bit more mystery about it. You know, what's going on with that over there now? I don't know what's happening here. Who's he now? What's going on with him? who do we know him? Why is he here? That's black. That's the energy black. And then obviously gold is your kind of, you know, I suppose just the third colour to bind it all together. You know, success, bright, energetic, and a lovely colour to work with there. You can see me there gliding along with the palette knife. It's kind of catching. The white paint is still wet. Again, I like to work wet. And yeah, fucking like, again, whatever. I'm only here about half an hour to make this, so I just want to get in and get out. If you're catching a bit of wet paint, which is whatever, like it looks cool. Again, makes that gold layer a bit more interesting. And that's basically it. These little pipettes are cool. You can mix a bit of gold paint with a bit of water and it comes out runny. This is a Liquitex Basics thing you can buy online there, Evans Art Supply, and I have a heap from there, and I just top them up. I have gold paint. I have a big kind of bottle of water there beside me, and I just top them up because I use some mountain mash. You look around me there with there's fucking paint on the wall and everything. So I'm constantly having to add more water and paint to these pipettes. And sure, look, we're getting there now. Gold is looking good. It's looking smooth. And as you can see there, the kind of split of the colours, or the proportions. Black is probably taking up, I don't know, the majority of it anyway. And gold is kind of just a kind of a thinner, say, I don't know, what is in another, probably, I say that painting, the black is taking up half of it, and then there's like a thin sliver of gold, and then a small little line of white left, because it just looks good. It looks pleasing on the eye, and there's no real kind of thought behind why it's kind of, you know, if you look at that painting again behind me that I did a few days ago, it just looks good. Like, you know, like, yeah, you see me looking at it from, like, I'm just like, yeah, this is grand. Like, you can kind of tell, you know. I always say the painting tells you, and those kind of proportions, especially when you're using palette knives and those kind of square edge tools, it's, I don't know, maybe this is the fucking tism in me, but it just feels good. Those kind of long lines, you know, if that was kind of split three ways, exactly, you know, a third for black, a third for gold, a third for white, it would kind of look like a fucking flag, you know. So, well, it doesn't look. I know, fair enough, that might look okay, or if you're full on fucking tism with your shapes and that, then fair enough. But, it's nice to kind of, give one kind of dominant proportion to, a dark colour, say, or the white. It would look the same. It would look good if the white was the dominant in this kind of painting. But in terms of the gold, I just wanted to keep it like that for the black, keep that dominant. And that's basically it. Like, I know I'm kind of starting to finish up now because I'm just fannying around with the gold here, not really doing anything, not really adding a whole pile to it. I kind of know now that I'm like, right, fucking, I'm nearly there now. And you know what? I'll come to this and I'll come back to this and go, fuck, I'm going to do more to this now. But at the minute, and as I'm standing here right now, I'm happy enough for how it's looking. I'm not touching this black here now. I'm just kind of going over on the gold. And look, it is what it is. Happy enough. And again, you feel it in your gut. And usually I was shy in your daily life. If it feels good, back away now and go, I do any more of this now, I go fucking ruin it. So, happy enough. And again, look, I'm constantly looking up at that paper painting that's on my wall. Going back to it, you can't see it there, but there's a bit of a lash of white. And what do I mean by a lash? Like a spray. I have spray bottles there behind me there underneath the camera that I fucking horse down as well. But I'm not adding that to this one. I'm just adding a kind of a chop on the edge of the palette knife with black here now, because I know I think I'm normally done here now. Finish up with a couple of chops. Not adding a whole pile to it, but just a little flick, a little chop of black to, final bit of flair. And that's basically it. And again, look, we're 11 minutes deep here now. If you follow me along, thanks a million. Drop a comment. Tell me where you are when you're watching this. And let me know what you think. Black, gold and white. That's basically it. Right, take her handy. Mind yourselves. Good chatting to you. And I'll speak to you soon.